Mike, congratulations on the positive earnings. What's driving the subscriber growth?
Thanks, Selina. It's great to be here. And I can only assume that you're wearing magenta today for the same reason that I am, which is to celebrate T-Mobile's record quarter. So thank you for that. Listen, the brand is really performing. Our network is second to none. Our customer service is delivering fame and notoriety to our company. Our team is firing on all cylinders. And you see it in today's record revenues, record EBITDA, and 47% year-over-year growth in cash flows. And it's all on the strength of subscriber gains that, get this, our postpaid phone subscriber gains are more than AT&T's, Verizon's, Sprint's, Comcast's, and Charter's combined. So that was a big quarter, and we're excited about it.
Now, last year, T-Mobile acquired Oct.30 TV to jump into the online TV service. Can you give us some insights into how development has been, what the timing will be like?
Absolutely. We're busily building TV for the 5G era. And that's important because with the new T-Mobile, we will have an ability to bring broadband service to 52% of U.S. zip codes through 5G. That's amazing because, broadband is the most uncompetitive market out there. Half of broadband customers out there have no choice at all. They have one or less options. That's crazy in 2018. So we're going after it in the new T-Mobile. And in order to do that, we're going to need a TV service that frees customers from wires forever, frees them from any particular cable box, and allows them to experience high definition in a way they never could before, in a way that has met their phone, their social media life, and has it all integrated in a contemporary package. So we're busy building that. The journey starts later this year, and it'll continue over the next couple of years as we build more and more.
Could we see an offering to customers by early next year?
Well, it's already out there under its former brand Oct.30 TV. You're going to see it recrafted with new features and new capabilities and some new news later this year. And then on into next year, you're going to see it transformed into a mobile capability with a different take on the market than I think we've seen before. We're not interested in just replicating what everybody else has done in this space.
Now, T-Mobile announced earlier this year that 5G would be rolling out to dozens of cities. When will we see the first phone supported by 5G at T-Mobile?
Around the middle of next year is when you'll see them supported for all the carriers. And everybody's going to get them around the same times because they're based on standards technologies. And then on into later in the year, you're going to see it supporting a particular strategy that's completely different than anything AT&T or Verizon are doing, which is our 600 megahertz low-band spectrum will be supported in phones for 5G. Now, this is important because the other guys are doing 5G in certain parts of certain cities. Our view is that 5G is so transformational, it ought to be for everyone, literally everyone nationwide. And only T-Mobile is pursuing a strategy of true nationwide 5G using our low-band spectrum, and we're going to be national by 2020. So it's coming faster than most people think.
And Mike, what's the latest on this proposed regulatory review for the merger with Sprint? I mean, there were recent reports that the New York Attorney General's office is stepping up its probe over concerns that it could lead to price hikes on the cheaper prepaid phones.
Well, that's entirely expected. Our view is that it's going really well. And we expected both the federal government and the state governments to take a close look at this. And they need to. And the closer they look at it, the better it is for us. Because, we've submitted 25 million pages of documents and 1,000 pages of econometrics to support a pretty simple proposition. That the synergies of this merger are so profound that they're going to allow us to create an unprecedented network with capacity that is on a level Americans have never seen before. And prices and competition are a function of capacity. More capacity means lower prices. So the more the state governments or the federal government dig into the details, as was reported they're doing, the better it is for our case. So we're gratified that they're taking a close fact-based, data-based look, and we're respectfully participating in the process.
Now, I want to dig a little deeper into what you just said. How exactly will mobile prices not go up if the number of carriers shrinks to 3? Just walk us quickly through how exactly that works.
Well, in a typical situation when you see mergers in an industry, what drives up prices is the elimination of capacity in that industry. Eliminating a competitor means eliminating all their factors of production. This merger's the exact opposite. What's going to happen is the two combined companies will have a capacity that is 8 times higher than the combination of standalone Sprint and T-Mobile. It's an explosion of network capacity. What's that do? It gives us every economic incentive to use that capacity to bring more competition and lower prices to take customers from AT&T and Verizon. So every American's going to benefit here, postpaid, prepaid, and whether or not they're with the new T-Mobile. Customers over at AT&T and Verizon will benefit too, because you can bet with what we're bringing, they're going to have to respond.